guys, it's Sharon from Lovely Luxe and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a Christmas inspired look. I'm actually going to be doing two looks today. I really drew inspiration from two other YouTubers for this set of looks. The first YouTuber is Garland, who's very popular for doing dry makeup, and she does some really interesting artistic and sometimes controversial looks. And then also there's a Nikki tutorials video that I was inspired to do these looks. So with Garland, she did like a completely matte, really soft looking sort of very pretty, I guess, glam artistic makeup. And then the opposite, she did lots of metallics and everything was shimmery. The other thing that I drew inspiration was the Nikki tutorials. She did the Olympics of the fashion industry or something like that, where she took a behind the scenes look at this year's Versace runway show. And they did this like really cool, really geometric sort of really long wing, and I thought that was pretty cool. So that's definitely something I want to incorporate into one of the two looks, and I have a very clear thing in mind. So I'm going to get rid of what's left over of my current makeup. So I'm using my Napoleon Photos Auto Palette Makeup Remover. These are just always like the samples that come. I've got like a bajillion of these. I don't actually really buy that much Napoleon Photos anymore. I mean, I've got heaps of it, but yeah. So when I was thinking about what to call this video and how to show off the duality between the first look and the second look, I was like thinking like, how can I incorporate this Christmassy? And I was thinking it's definitely like can be categorized into Santa's nice list and Santa's naughty list. So we're gonna start off with the makeup for Santa's nice list. These completely cream products for that look. It's gonna be like a really nice soft makeup. So I'm starting off with my Vitamin Rich Face Base by Bobbi Brown. And I need to buy more of this soon. Going in with my Porefessional Pores Primer. Next, going in with my Hourglass Vanish foundation. This is in the shade Shell, and I'm just gonna stripe that all over. And then I'm gonna blend that in with my Real Techniques blending sponge. And this foundation is actually currently a lot lighter than what I have my body to be, so I'm gonna darken this up for sure. Is anybody else like completely shocked that Christmas is so soon? Like, it really just snuck up on me. Because I'm not going to set this concealer, I'm going to go in with something that's quite good but not going to crease. And I'm going in with the RCMA palette in K02. And I'm just going to take that under the eyes. And in all the other usual places you would conceal. So I'm going in with the two lighter shades of the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit, and then using my Kat Von D concealer brush. And I'm just contouring in all the usual places. I'm just going to take my blending sponge and blend that in. I'm just gonna leave the face for the moment. The look that I'm going for is going to be really like soft and blown out. So I'm actually going to use cream eyeshadows, and these are the OG Urban Decay, the cream shadows. These are, I think, are like something like circa 2008. So they're like 10 years old or something like that. And so I'm just going to start off with the first shade Grass, and they come with like a little applicator. So I'm just going to put that on the outer corner. I'm going to use my finger to blend that out, and I'm just going to use a tapping motion. Next I'm going in with the shade Weeds, and this is definitely much more metallic, and I'm going to go over the mobile lid with this. I'm probably going to reconceal underneath because it's just, you wouldn't think with a cream eyeshadow that it would have fallout, but it does. Next I'm going in with the Lime Crime shade Serpentina and my Kat Von D, the shade on my palette on the shade eyeshadow end of the brush. Putting the lipstick on the brush itself. I want to deepen along the lash line. I definitely want here to be quite light. So I'm just tapping that in the area that I want it to be in. Next I'm taking that same brush with green lipstick on it into the Maybelline 24 Hour, what is this, Color Tattoo by iStudio, sorry, cream eyeshadow. And when I put that in there, it's just going to make it slightly green. I thought I did have a green one of these, but I can't find it anywhere, so we're going to sort of make one. I'm going to place that on the inner corner. And I'm also going to take that on the brow bone. I'm going to clean up that under eye area. I'm going to go back in with that same Hourglass foundation just to really lighten up under here. You see my awkward hand over here. Using my Kat Von D Everlasting Mascara. This is such a good dupe for Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir Mascara. It's like, it gives you really full lashes. And I'm just going to take what remains on the lower lashes, just so that they look like they're there. If you ever feel like you put on too much, just take your finger and run it over them. And we'll take off some of the product. I'm going to go in with my Marc Jacobs. This is the Spotlight Glow Stick. You guys have seen me use this before. I love this item. I'm going to hit all the high points. And I'm like probably really going to overuse this because I really want to look dewy in this look. And I'm going to put it on the lower lip too. You guys will see shortly. I'm definitely going to hit those high points on my body like I normally would. At the shoulder. I love how soft this look is. Then I'm just going to take my finger and put that on the inner corner. So it's really nice and glowy. Definitely on the top of the brow bone. And take my brow gel through my brows. I'm not going to fill them in because this is going to be like a really light and soft look. And I'm really going to comb my brows right up. Normally I'll like drag this tail down, but not this time. I'm just going to leave them nice and fluffy. You can go in with any red lipstick for this next step. I'm going to be Beige and going with my Chanel. This is Rouge Allure 104 Passion. Just press the little button. To pat it on the middle of my lip. And we're pretty much going to ignore the lip shape and we're just going to pat like crazy and blend it out. So you want the colour concentrated in the middle, but then we want the colour to disperse out. And what you can do if you're finding that it's too much, just go in with a little bit of Adrian line. You can do this, take your NARS. This is Star Woman. This is like a little sampler. This is such a nice colour. Just put that. It's probably too much, to be honest, even. So that's the first look completed. The nice side of Santa's list. I really wanted something very ethereal and dewy looking, something a little bit different than I would normally do. It's definitely Lucy Garland inspired. It feels kind of really sticky at the moment actually, so I really wanted this like, yeah, soft ethereal look going. I wanted to make my lips look like they were like sprouting with colour, and I definitely think I do that. I really kind of like this look. I don't necessarily think this may be something that I would wear out. Neither of these looks are going to be anything that I would wear out, but it is just still like fun to complete something like this. So guys, I'm going to take all of this off and then we're going to move on to look 2. So let's move from the nice list to the naughty list. Going in again with my Bobbi Brown 1 Minute Face Base. This time I'm using a bit more because I'm using a very mattifying foundation. Going in with my Benefit Porefessional. And then I'm going to mix a custom shade of Marc Jacobs Remarkable foundation. Once again, these shades are Ivory Light and Beige Medium. This is number 10, this is 34. I'm going to mix that to make my custom shade that I am at the moment because I'm a little bit bronze, but not too well, bronze. I'm going to go in with that same beauty blender that we used before. Straight away I'm going to go into my Shade and Light palette and the Shade and Light brush, and I'm going to mattify all this down. And because Marc Jacobs is so opaque, I'm not going to use concealer. I'm going to do a bit of a powder contour. Taking this bad boy, which is the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Pencil Vault, and I was actually looking for a red, and from what I can see they don't have a red here, which is kind of disappointing because they don't have all the colours here, which is something that's just occurred to me. I'm actually going to use some lip liners instead of eyeliner, so if you have a red eyeliner, go for it. I get the feeling maybe they didn't make red because not all reds are eye stains. I would definitely patch test before you do this, just to make sure that you're not going to have a reaction. First I have the Mrs. Mia Wallace. This is from the limited edition Pulp Fiction collection from a few years ago. Then I've got the Gwen Stefani's Colour Blend, which from what I recall it's a bit pinker. Yeah, it's a bit pink. And then we've got RockSteady, which is also from that same Gwen Stefani collection. Mia Wallace is like a true blue red. I'm actually going to go with Mrs. Mia Wallace. In with the Shade on My Eye palette. This shade here. And I'm just going to set this. I'm going to start mapping this out. And then take it slightly under the eye. Okay, so the camera died, so I'm just going to finish filling it in and making it a bit more opaque. Like, this took me ages actually to get this shape. It's really hard to get it symmetrical, especially because I've got a mole in the way, which really puts off the angle. It really was like really confusing for me about which angle to do, so I'm just going to finish filling that in and then we'll move on to the next step. Use a nice flat brush. This is a Napoleon Purpose Brush 8. I would definitely suggest doing the eyeliner first and then your foundation afterwards so that you can clean it up a lot easier. This is like very Lady Gaga Super Bowl. It's kind of like very drag makeup, and I really want to give drag makeup a go. Small is still giving me trouble. Next, we're going in with the Serpentina Palette and the shade Blood Milk. Just taking a A06 brush. I just want to diffuse this here. Go through and powder underneath. Just to make sure that now that that doesn't budge and it's all nice and matte. I'm just going to go back and recontour, bronzing this back up again. Next I'm taking the Serpentina Lipstick. And I'm actually just going to take this on a lip brush because I want to get a very defined specific shape. Into my Vida Loca palette, I'm going into Whispy, which is matte green. I actually freaking love this look. Like, this is so not a look that I would ever wear anywhere really, but it is so fun and like up there. And I know there's gonna be people out there that are gonna be like, what the fuck, but I don't care, I like it. I'm using my Kabrow. Next I'm going to take my Violet Gloss Whispy My Name lashes and my lash glue, and I'll just put that on. I'll be back in just a minute. Okay, looking fierce. So I would have liked to have used my blush Bazaar, but I don't have a tone that's like dark enough or vibrant enough. So I'm actually just going to go back into Serpentina Palette, and I'm going to Blood Milk again and just gently dust in there. Just kiss my cheeks. That's like a dirty muddy undertone, which is a real shame. Maybe I will just go in with a shade that I can find that's pretty close to that, because this is just not doing anything. Probably these two here. Go back into shade light palette into the light colours and just wear over that. Just turn it down, blend it in a bit better. Yeah, you can see that muddiness coming through from the Blood Milk. I would not recommend it as a blush, that's for sure. That completes the final look. Definitely need more volume in this side, that's for sure. Need more hair for this kind of piece look. So guys, that completes the final look. I know this is not the kind of look that I would normally do. It's very out there, very avant-garde, practically drag. I really hope that you enjoyed this. It was a lot of fun doing both the nice and the naughty side. It was a lot of fun to create. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's like not really something that I would normally do, and that's really what I want to embrace in 2019, is trying new things and sort of propelling my channel a little bit further, and especially a little bit more beyond makeup. And I just want to remind you guys that, as I said, this is not something that I would normally do, this kind of look. And at the end of the day, I just want to remind you guys that it's makeup, it washes off, it's no big deal, it's just meant to be fun. I do feel like the beauty community does get a little bit heavy at times, and this is just a little reminder that, you know, just have fun with it. I really hope you enjoyed these videos. Merry Christmas. I hope you guys have a fabulous day, have fabulous food, have fabulous company. If you are not got anybody to spend Christmas with today, I think the most important thing that you can do for yourself is just do something to make the day special for yourself. Not everybody out there has somebody to spend time with, and I think it can be really hard on some people, and some people that do have to see certain people on Christmas Day. And I just want to remind everybody to stay happy and healthy. There's only one more video to come out after this one, and then we'll be going into 2019. I've already filmed a couple of videos, so the sequencing is definitely going to be a little bit out, so My background's going to change a couple of times in the next few videos. Thanks so much for watching, guys. If you're on social media, you can follow me on Facebook, Instagram and Snapchat. They're all lovely. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell, give me a thumbs up for trying new things and being brave and being really avant-garde and out there. This is Sharon from Luxe, and I'll see you guys next time.